The following information may be beneficial to you. You have received an order for a civil judgment against a defendant. Mail a copy of the court order that shows the judgment was granted, but only if the defendant was not present in court on the day the judgment was issued. You are entitled to seek assistance from the court if the defendant does not pay the judgment within 30 days following entry of the judgment. These post-judgment proceedings are called supplementary proceedings and are heard by a different judge in Courtroom 1401 of the Richard J. Daley Center. You may be required to pay additional court costs to file supplementary proceedings, but these costs may be recovered from you in addition to the judgment amount, the original court costs, and post-judgment interest. All documents required for supplementary proceedings are available on the website of the Clerk of the Circuit Court of Cook County at https://www.cookcountyclerkofcourt.org. Under the Court Services tab, click on Cook County Circuit Court Forms. In the Court Form search box, type SCC 1803. Next, click on the blue hyperlink to navigate to the post-judgment collection, which contains all documents required for supplementary proceedings. If you do not have access to the internet, all documents required for supplementary proceedings are available at the information counter in room 602 of the Richard J. Daley Center. The following section outlines various supplementary proceedings that are available to you. A. You may serve the defendant's employer with a summons for wage garnishment or a citation to discover assets for a third-party employer. B. You may serve a bank or financial institution which possesses the defendant's funds with a summons for non-wage garnishment or a citation to discover assets for a third party. C. If you do not know the defendant's place of employment or financial institution, you may serve the defendant with a citation to discover assets, requiring them to appear in court via Zoom to disclose their assets under oath. Once personally served, the defendant is required to appear via Zoom for the citation hearing, and the judge may hold the defendant in contempt of court if the defendant willfully refuses to appear or to comply with the citation requirements. D. Finally, if the defendant is a business, it is important to determine whether the defendant is a corporation or a partnership. This information is normally available through the Business Services Department of the Illinois Secretary of State, 312-793-3380. You may not be able to collect the judgment if the business named as defendant is not a corporation or a partnership. In that case, you may have to seek a judgment against the person who actually owns the business. Do not file any post-judgment documents without educating yourself about the proper procedures. If you file and serve documents incorrectly, you will not be given the relief you seek, and you may be sanctioned by the court. Self-help videos are available on this YouTube page for nearly every aspect of post-judgment litigation. This is a very specialized area of law. You may have to watch some of the videos several times and take notes to learn what to do.